Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
I think this turns on, Jim.
Well, Peter, this lad...
Big chance! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Ndiaye. McAllister
Forwards and with intent.
now it's Wirtz,
Delivered in. Firmly met.
Tarkowski,
Aim forwards.
Coleman, Konate,
Quality ball.
it's an inviting looking ball that.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
McNeil, Coleman, Tarkowski,
That's really well manoeuvred.
that has been cut short.
Quick ball upfield.
Alcaraz, McNeil, Coleman gently done.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That's been drilled forward.
Ndiaye, Van Dijk, Konate,
That's a lovely, neat pass.
clearly not happy with that. Coleman,
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Szoboszlai, Ekitike,
Charging forward.
Ekitike!
Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Ekitike, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
And the pass is intercepted.
And it's McAllister.
Coleman shifted upfield.
Ekitike. Ekitike! Alcaraz. Coleman.
Tarkowski played towards the front line. Oh, Red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. And they've got rid.
Konate, Frimpong, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Ekitike,
And a shot!
And now the breakaway.
Now it's Ndiaye.
Now that's well seen too. Gravenberg. Now then, the ball's come loose. Szoboszlai.
And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tarkowski is there and he can get that clear. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Climbs up big! That needed to be better and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Foot in.
Branthwaite. Mikolenko.
Gravenberg.
And it's Szoboszlai.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone for it!
That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Wits! Oh, just skips past his man. Cleared away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Coleman gets it away. Szoboszlai. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Alcaraz. In with the challenge. Wirtz proving a very adept... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And they've turned it round.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
After 12 minutes is number 10, Alexis McAllister.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gravenberg, that's a delicate pass. Wirtz.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Wirtz clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Coleman, that's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Tarkowski makes the interception. Coleman forwards and with intent. Alcaraz. Idrissa Gueye played out towards the right wing. And he's there to clear it. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Now it's Ndiaye. Nice interception, well timed. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread. Frimpong. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Konate, nicely aimed pass. And here's Wirtz. Frimpong. Hoisted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tarkowski shifted upfield. Konate, aim forwards.
Ekitike really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gravenberg, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ndiaye, gently done. Gueye. Soboslai, shifted upfield. Wirtz. Oh, smashing header! And he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. MTI, ball's played through. McNeil could try cutting inside. Up he goes! Gravenberg getting this one clear. Tries to get it clear. Nice physical challenge. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Ndiaye forwards and with intent, do have a chance to counter here.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Wirtz. Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That looks a cracking ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. That has been knocked clear. Cleared without complication. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Nice looking ball. Now it's Wirtz. He's got away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. McNeil, and it's Coleman. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill. And here's McNeil. McNeil, and that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wirtz, lobbed in behind. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he cuts out the supply. Coleman goes forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It'll be a throw-in. Gravenberg. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Coleman. McNeil crosses it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, the clearance is short. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Played into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Struck first time. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gravenberg, aim forwards. Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. Oh, played right into his path. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance, surely! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is quite a battle.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Great. Ekitike! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ekitike is offering a wry smile there.
Branthwaite attempts a clearance. And it's Gravenberg. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Wirtz. Szoboszlai. It's Salah! And it's played forward. Mikolenko. Branthwaite, forwards and with intent. Not the most accurate pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Frimpong. Mikolenko. MTI. Mikolenko looks to the other side. McAllister. So what can they make of this? Coleman. Coleman shifted upfield. Konate. Van Dijk, aim forwards. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Alcaraz. Van Dijk gently done. Alcaraz. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's really well cleared. Gravenberg. And the counter is on. Ndiaye played out towards the right wing. McNeil has it out wide and an extravagant effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Proves too strong. Ndiaye. And it's Dewsbury Hall. And it's hoisted clear. McAllister, can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Branthwaite does... no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Idrissa Gueye clears it away. Searching pass he's played there. Another chance from a corner. Punched away. And that's a throw-in. Frimpong. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Cross. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Tarkowski. Oh, can he get onto this? Szoboszlai. McAllister. Konate. Forwards and with intent. A look and place it forward. Dewsbury Hall. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mohamed. He's having a shot!
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Idrissa Gueye with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Tight stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There are a few waiting for it. And here's Wirtz. Wirtz. Idrissa Gueye with the clearance. Oh, easy pickings there. The referee's awarded a free kick. That's a nice ball. And it's gone back to the keeper. Konate. Van Dijk, early ball out from the back. McAllister. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking to break at pace. Dewsbury Hall, and it's Gueye. Over to the left. Mikolenko. It's a mighty effort! Goal! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Szoboszlai, out to the right. Frimpong picks it up out wide. Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Gravenberch. Van Dijk, and it's played forward. And they can counter here. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye. Mikolenko. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Konate wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gravenberch, that's an imaginative pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Frimpong. Now what about this cross? Well, that's an excellent interception. Ndiaye. Dewsbury Hall. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. just a whisker away.
Is onto it in a flash. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done.
But it will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Get a throw in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
And it's Mikolenko. Dewsbury Hall.
That's really well manoeuvred. Chance!
Konate tries to clear. McAllister. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Could be danger here.
Mohamed Salah! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kerkez driven forward. Coleman cuts it out. And that's been won straight back. Konate up towards the front line. Branthwaite getting this one clear. And back to the keeper they go. Konate played up towards the front line.
It's Salah!
Mohamed Salah has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Ndiaye aim forwards. Kerkez gently done. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. So we reach the half.
Turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's run loose here.
McAllister.
Oh, it's come loose.
McAllister
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ah, such a clever touch.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
make some noise for our substitutes.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, this looks sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Szoboszlai, and here's Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
He's had a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Konate have it back and can go again. Mohamed Salah, and the shot! And that has been cleared. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Coleman shifted upfield and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, they can break it. Ekitike! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Ndiaye. Branthwaite. Alcaraz. Tarkowski is onto it in a flash. Well, nicely intercepted. Konate, oh, good looking ball. Branthwaite cuts out the pass. Coleman. Alcaraz. Dewsbury Hall. He is just caressing the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And it's hoisted clear. Konate, that's a sharp pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's in a good position. Real chance! Konate, oh, good looking ball. Branthwaite gets over and intercepts. Mikolenko. Tarkowski, who does have an assist to his name. Well read, nice interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Alcaraz. Now it's Ndiaye. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Szoboszlai. Chiesa. And here's Mohamed Salah. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mikolenko. Ndiaye. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. That's a nicely shaped ball. McAllister. Van Dijk. Driven forward. And Dijk forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Ndiaye. That's good play. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Quality ball. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Chiesa, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's played forward. Kerkez cuts out the pass. Alcaraz. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Ndiaye. Chiesa. And it's been played through. It's Salah! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
McAllister goes short. And across it goes. And it's McAllister. Gravenberg. Gravenberg was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Calmly anticipates. Oh, can he get onto this? That could spell trouble. That has been cut short. Konate moved on forwards. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Good ball, good take. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Szoboszlai. McAllister is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alcaraz. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Referee has just said play on. Now, what about a counter-attack? Frimpong. Frimpong shifted upfield, gets it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Just the goalkeeper's a bit shot at goal! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection. And they were.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That's really well manoeuvred. Dewsbury Hall. And it's played forward. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Chiesa. And here's Isak. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mykolenko. Idrissa Gueye. Chiesa. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. McNeil absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. Branthwaite, aim forwards. Oh, good spread. So what can they make of this? Oh, sweet feet. McNeil stood his ground strongly. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's the header! It just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Coming onto the pitch. Number 18,
Grealish. That's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, a delicate chip through. Konate tries to clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Grealish. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Chiesa. That is very well defended. Looking to break at pace. Tarkowski. Idrissa Gueye. Gravenberg, gently done. That's a nicely weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McAllister. Gravenberg. Gravenberg has been caught there, it's a foul. That's a throw. Idrissa Gueye. Tarkowski forwards and with intent. Gravenberg, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Kerkez, up towards the front line. Kies, and the finish!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's Soboslai. And here's Soboslai. Now then, the ball's come loose. McNeil does really well to win the ball there. Chiesa has given away a free kick.
We have substitutions taking place.
Pickford sends that a long way. McNeil. Cross goes in there.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Substitution for Everton. Number 7, Dwight McNeil. To be replaced by
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Isaac. McAllister. Salah. Oh, this is a very good run. Kerkez. Wins the duel this time. Oh, nice touch. Deftly away. And the shot, and the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Moved on forwards. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Kerkez. Succumbs to the pressure. Soboslai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking.
Gets it clear. Lovely feet. Dewsbury Hall.
Mikolenko puts a cross in. Danger averted for now.
Coleman.
Gravenberg, aim forwards, and back to the goalkeeper.
Coleman.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Konate makes the interception. Gravenberg shifted upfield.
And it's McAllister.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found the way through. Incoming delivery. And he won't reach that. Coleman cuts it out. Soboslai, now he's got space here. Coleman. And they can counter here. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. Gravenberg. Gravenberg, gently done. That pass has been well intercepted. Alcaraz. Coleman. Ball is over the line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kerkez shifted upfield. Have it back and can go again. Konate moved on forwards. And he thumps it clear. He is through here. Very nicely done. Soboslai, aim forwards. Kerkez, forwards and with intent. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Soboslai! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Gravenberg, that's really well manoeuvred. Branthwaite gets across to intercept that. Idrissa Gueye. That's been drilled forward. Bradley. Coleman. Tarkowski. Branthwaite. Idrissa Gueye. Grealish. Dewsbury Hall. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. And here's Isak. Isak has got himself a free kick.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he's going direct.
And it's McAllister.
Nice physical challenge. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected...
Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
And he's heaved it away. Played back to the goalkeeper. Tarkowski goes forward. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well timed, excellent interception. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Short changes him with that pass. McAllister, and here's Chiesa. Muscular approach does pay off here. Grealish. Konate, aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. Grealish, gently done. And that is a little undercooked. Soboslai. Real chance here. Chiesa! Gravenberg shifted upfield. Grealish. And the counter is on. Alcaraz. Chance for a shot!
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mikolenko. Idrissa Gueye. Tarkowski. Moved on forwards. Mikolenko. Now it's Grealish. Gravenberg gets a foot in here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Proves too strong. Konate shifted upfield. Dewsbury Hall. Grealish. Idrissa Gueye. Great ball if he can get there. Konate has a look and plays it forward. And nicely intercepted. Coleman. Idrissa Gueye. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. Picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looking for a decent ball in. Alcaraz. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And he cuts out the supply. Pinged towards the front line. Now that's well seen too.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Bradley getting this one clear. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Tarkowski. Ah, he's given it away. Alcaraz. Coleman. Now here's the delivery. Crossed into the middle. Oh, great header! Deftly away. Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. McAllister, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Konate. Oh, this looks sharp. Isak looks to get on the end of this. Coleman. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there it is. What struck you most about that?